You see the little shit going. That's a video. What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin predicts Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk, and he states that he knows his weakness. Otto Wallin has a fair insight into what Tyson Fury brings to the ring, and he knows and he has now used that information to make a prediction on the next fight. And this is what he said. He said, I think that Fury, I still have him as the favorite. He didn't look great last time out, but he's still a very good fighter. Fury, he's a big guy, bigger than Usyk, but Usyk's going to give him a very good fight, I feel. He said, but at the same time, Usyk, his last fight, he really got knocked out by Dubois. I feel that was a legal blow Dubois hit him with. He was just on the floor complaining about it. In the Garcia fight, he complained about body shots, and I think that's his weakness, and I think Fury knows it. Those are the words of Otto Wallin, and let me counterpunch. Good breakdown from Otto Wallin, because I do remember the Garcia fight, and I do, and what people need to understand about Usyk is, everyone has a weakness. Okay, Usyk, Joshua, Fury, Wilder, everyone. And I think that it may be a little biased. Why? Because we know more than anything, Otto Wallin wants Tyson Fury. He wants that rematch. You know what I mean? And sometimes you side with the guy that beats you, and sometimes the guy that beats you, you end up, being on that cheerleader bandwagon just a bit. Not saying Otto Wallin is a fanboy of no stretch of the imagination, but I think of guys in the prediction that Wallin gave Fury, Usyk. I look at guys like another southpaw, Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz all day will pick Wilder over any other fighter. Why? Because that's the guy that gave him that whooping, or knocked him out, rather. Okay, so sometimes you go with the guy like Tony Bellew and Usyk. You can't hear and will never catch Tony Bellew saying a bad word or anything negative about Oleksandr Usyk, because Usyk was able to do to Tony Bellew by whooping that ass, by making a believer out of him. That's what that's about. And I think a little bit of this is shedding in that, and I think the desire to see Tyson Fury win, that just gives him more fire, because if he beats Joshua, not only is Joshua finished, but that's his opportunity to that next fight, because he knows he's in line to whoever's going to have the belts, right? But then again, unfortunately for Otto Wallin, that may not be Tyson Fury, and I will explain why in the next video. However, but he did say, because he was fair, he was balancing it out. He said, well, yeah, Usyk's going to give him, going to give him a good run for his money. Yeah, that's pretty much that's any Usyk fight. You know what I mean? And I think Usyk's going to do a lot more than that, honestly. But like the body punching, I think Usyk has to be more elusive to avoid those body shots. But speaking of Otto Wallin was getting hit with body shots himself. You know what I mean? And the question you ask yourself, if that punch was legal, and a lot of people think that punch was legal, can Tyson Fury crack like Daniel Dubois? See, Daniel Dubois may be slower. He has his own problems and his own bad habits and everything else, his own weaknesses, but he also has attributes. And one of his attributes is he's strong as a damn ox. This man can punch. Okay? And the question is, can Tyson Fury land shots like that, like Daniel Dubois? That one shot, bop, bop, that right uppercut. Can he throw those shots? Can he crack and make that type of impact on Usyk? That's the question. But knowing someone's weakness doesn't mean you are able or effectively able to execute the game plan for exposing that particular weakness. I do agree. Usyk does and is soft in the belly. He is. However, who's to say that's going to be the overall winner or go-to for beating Oleksandr Usyk? It's a start, though, I might add. But who says that Tyson Fury's going to exploit that? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Otto Wallin predicting that Tyson Fury knows Oleksandr Usyk's weakness. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace!